Hey there and welcome back! In this episode I will show you how to make this product card. As you can see, it has so many cool details. The easy way is step by step, so you can practice along. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to create your own product card by yourself. Alright, start our project from scratch. We have those two files. I will leave a link down below in the video description so you can download it, okay? Let's open our folder and create our files structure. Let's create our index and also our style.css. Let's create here our boilerplate. And let's have the row bottom fonts from Google Fonts. And something else that you need is going to be the links from the font awesome, okay? Let's create a link that's going to connect our CSS to our HTML file. And for the title, let's say something like product card. Let's position the software here side by side so you can code on the right and see the results on the left. Creating here our first container. And now let's give life to our project on our CSS, okay? Let's start with the CSS reset, margin and padding 0 at different browsers, outline of none. And here in the body, let's have two things here. First, let's change the font family to Roboto from Google Fonts and sans serif. And let's also add a background color, okay? Let's add that gray background. Let me type here. As you can see, we have this nice gray color. And let's size our container. Let's give it width 280 pixels. Also a height of 500 pixels. And margin 30 pixels auto. Alright, let's go back into our HTML file, and in here let's create the card head with the shoe and also the logo, okay? Let's first of all add the logo here. It's IMG logo. Let's type logo here. As you can see, they are red. The second one here, let's add the shoe itself, IMG product, and let's type here shoe, okay? Now, as you can see, we have both of them. Also in the card head container, we have the title and the product description, okay? So let's add the title here. Okay, let's copy this text here. You can put it wherever you want, okay? Doesn't matter. And the third stuff here you need is the back text, okay? Alright, it's done, so let's go give it some style. Card head, okay, is the first one. And position here is going to be relative. Height 252, okay. Let's now create a background behind the shoe. Let's pick a red color. As you can see, it does fit well, so let's use a background that fits with the shoe color, okay. Let's create a linear gradient in here. 125 degree. Let's go from one color to another one, okay? So let's go for the first one, this one, 8% to the second one. Alright, this one is gonna be 83%, okay? It's done, but we still have a problem here. As you can see, this is very square. So we have to round its corner, okay? With border radius 25 pixels, and it's done. Now let's move to the logo, card logo. Let's change the logo size to 50 pixels, and also we have to bring it down, okay? With margin 20 pixels. Now let's move right to the shoe, okay? Product IMG. For the position here is going to be absolute, and let's give it a position left 0. Let's position it outside of the frame, okay? Margin top minus 16 and margin left 50 pixels. That was the trick. You have it outside of its frame, okay? Now let's touch the product detail. Let's give some padding, 0.20 pixels. Let's shrink the font size to 11 pixels and pick a white color, okay? Now let's select the title. Let's increase its font size to 18 pixels. Font weight 500. Let's give some space in between the letters of 2 pixels. All right. And let's put some space between the title and the description text, okay? 10 pixels, all right? And let's also make it uppercase, text font uppercase. Now let's style this back text, okay? This fast, okay? Back text. For layout, let's say inline block. Let's huge increase its font size to 125 pixels, as you can see, it's huge. Font weight here is going to be also huge, it's 900, okay? Margin left minus 7. Let's bring it to the edge, okay? And margin top is going to be minus 12 pixels. One last thing we're going to do here is going to decrease this opacity to 0.1. Our card head is done, so let's move to its body, okay? In here, let's repeat the title, okay? Let's say heart B, and for the title here, okay? For the title, I see heart B and sport, okay? Down below, let's create a class badge and text new, okay? And down below, basketball collection. Let's give it this class here, product caption. Okay, let's start the card body now. Let's give it a size and a background color so you can see it. Okay, for the background it's going to be this white color here. Alright, there is a problem here with the corners. Let's use body radius 0, 0, 25, 25 pixels, and now we have it around, okay? For the product title here, let's give it some padding. For the layout, down below here for the layout, let's say block. Now let's change its font size and also weight. (500). Letter space is gonna be 1 pixel in between the letters, okay? And text transformation, uppercase. Now let's start the sport part of it, okay? Let's change the font weight to 900. And let's remove any space in between the letters with the letter spacing 0 pixels, okay? Now let's create that badge with their name new, position relative, font size, let's say 10 pixels, let's shrink it, font weight 300, and for the color here is, let's say, white. Let's add the background so you can see it. Let's pick a green one that fits with our shirt, okay? Let's give also a padding to make it bigger of 2 pixels and 5 pixels, okay? border radius 4 pixels, make it round to the corners. Now let's align it, okay? And add some space between the title and this little button, 5 pixels in space between them. Target now the product caption. For layout, block, padding 0.20. The font size here, let's shrink it, okay? Font 8400, and let's also make it uppercase. Let's go back to our markup and create those rating stars, okay? Here we are using Font Awesome. It's very simple. All you have to do is have this icon here and use their class. Okay, simple like that. Let's have here 5 stars. The last one here is gonna have also this gray class, okay? Below that, let's create the product sizes. We're gonna have a div here, class properties, and product sizes. Let's have a title saying sizes, and after that it's quite simple. We're gonna have a UL and a couple of allies, okay? Each one has a link point to nowhere. It's quite simple here. Let's put the number 7, 8, 9, and 10 here, okay? As you can see on the left, you have it. Now we need to style it, okay? First, let's grab our product rating. Let's align it, okay? Align our stars to the text above with padding 0.20 pixels. Let's also decrease our font size, okay? And remember the last one we did, there is 2 classes, the gray. Let's pick this one and change its color, okay? Now our shoe has just 4 stars. Not bad, okay? Now let's grab our product size, the title size itself. Let's shrink it to 11 pixels. Let's give it some padding to align it. It's aligned, but it's too close to the stars, so let's give it some margin top of 15 pixels. Let's give it a margin bottom of 10 pixels for the same reason. And let's also make it uppercase like the rest of our project, okay? Now let's target our UL size itself, and let's give it a margin left of 15 pixels. Next thing to do, let's get rid of these bullet points with list style, nothing. Alright, we have the numbers, but let's put them side by side with display flags. They are side by side now, but there is still a problem. Let's give some space in between them, okay? They are too stuck. Margin right, 20 pixels. Let me copy this one, and let's start our links itself, okay? For layout display inline blocks, text decoration none to get rid of these ugly underlines. Font size 11 pixels. Let's give a size with 22, height also 22 pixels. Let's make it round with 50%. Text align center. Line height 23 pixels. And let's change the color. This blue is very ugly, okay? So let's give another color that fits our project. Remember, it's always good to have project to your portfolio, and it's an amazing way to learn, okay? Learn by doing. Now let's grab the number 10. Let's say that the client just chose this one. Let's change its background and also its color. And well, nothing happens. Why? Because we need to create this class to the markup. Let's add it here, activate. And now as you can see, it's working. We are already here, so let's create one more. So let's say the size 11. Let's create the colors for our clients, okay? Here it's quite simple. Let's create this span, a h4, saying colors, and again we're going to use ul and a couple of LIs, okay? Let's give it a class of ul color, and let's create here the 3 LIs, okay, with 3 different colors. Let's just duplicate this one. Okay, this one is gonna be orange, class orange. I can't type today. Orange active. The second one is gonna be green, and the third one is gonna be yellow. All right, now let's give it some style, okay? Let's shrink the font size. Let's also add some padding. All right, now it's aligned. Let's give some space in between the letters and the numbers, okay? It was very stuck. And text transform uppercase. All right, let's pick up the UL and color. For the layout, let's display flex. And let's also give a margin left of 27 pixels, okay? The next one is going to be our UL color LI, the first one. List style none, get rid of the bullet points. Margin right of 20 pixels. So we align it with the other components of our page. Now let's go to the links itself. Let's just copy this one here and paste and add the A. So we have our links target. Display is going to be inline block. Let's also give it a size with 60 pixels and height 16 pixels. And border radius 50%, okay, make it round. You're gonna see when you add the background. Let's copy this one and select the first one, the active orange. The background here, let's pick a orange color. All right, as you can see, we have a color, but it's very stuck to the colors title. So let's fix that problem. Margin bottom 10 pixels. Oh yeah, now it's looking better. Let's move to the second one here, to the green color here, background, and guess what? Let's add here the green, the same of the shoe and the badge new, okay, the same color. Now let's move to the third one. It's gonna be yellow, background, and let's type here yellow. Now we have all the colors. Let's use a pseudo class to create a circle around our active color, okay? That's quite simple too. Start with position absolute, content nothing, display layout is going to be a line block, and let's create the border, the same color of the selected color, okay? Let's now give it a size with 24 pixels, height also 24 pixels. Let's make it round, of course. And now let's align this one. Okay, it's quite simple. This is the trick. Margin left minus 5 pixels and margin top minus 5 pixels. And yeah, we have this nice effect. Now let's have this shadow, okay? Let's create a box shadow. Of course, you can mess around with the numbers and make your own shadow the way you like or your clients like, okay? But in this project, we're going to be using this one. Let's go to the last part of our project. Let's create that price button. Okay, let's create this span, product price. Here, let's type USD and type the price here. Now we have the button here. Let's just style it, okay? First of all, let's type it here on our style.css, product price. And for the position, let's say absolute. For the background, let's pick that green color that fits our whole project. Let's make it bigger with padding 720 pixels. Text align is going to be center. For the layout, let's say display block. Let's increase also its font size to 24 pixels. Font weight 200 pixels. Let's pick a white color here, color white. Border radius 7 pixels, making it a little round on its corners. And now let's position it outside of its frame, okay? Let's use a margin top, 13 pixels. And also margin left, let's say 130 pixels. Okay, nice position. Now let's add some box shadow, okay? The very important thing here is use the same color. Minus 10, 20 pixels, and let me fix this. RGBA, and let's pick a green color. Let's create this nice shadow. As you can see, it's done. Let's go to the last part of our project. Let's add this margin, some space between the USD and the price. Okay, 5 pixels is enough. Our project is done, as you can see. If you enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. Subscribe. You can also like it and comment down below. I will see you in the next episode.